Greetings, Aquarius. Hello, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. And I hope you're all doing well. And let's dive right in and see what my Aquarius needs to know, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And my name is Ingrid, and I will be doing this reading for you. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for overseeing this reading for Aquarius. And please bring only clear, precise, and accurate information. And this is for what you need to know right now, Aquarius. And I see that what you need to know, what you need to connect to is your deep emotions. You have these deep feelings at the very bottom of the ocean of your soul. And you're connecting to them and listening to them and receiving messages from the waters. You might be in the water swimming and get this download about something that you're working on within your emotions, deep feelings. And that's what's coming up. But you're calm. You have a lot of emotional intelligence as you come into this reading. And then I see that you're trying to close out an old cycle, and it's connected to these deep, unfathomable feelings about a situation. And it's coming because of the Five of Swords. Wow, well, I just did a reading for Libra, and the Five of Swords showed up from a totally different deck. So it's saying in the collective energy, as we come into this time, there is a heat wave around the planet. There's this energy of friction. When things rub together, when you rub a sword together, there's friction, there's sparks, there's fighting, there's fire, there's disagreements mentally. You might have a different idea about this situation that you're feeling very profound about, that you've been working on these feelings throughout many years of your life, and it's still feeling about victimization, someone winning at all costs, a narcissistic energy which stands firm for what they want and goes after it and manipulates in various ways to get the upper hand. So that is how we're energizing the reading. This mental conflict, Aquarius, where you feel that you feel like you're bullied, you're put down. You might be in a narcissistic situation where someone is gaslighting you. If you are saying, well, you're the one who's taking the swords from us, you're the one who is fighting, but they turn that energy back on you and say, Aquarius, you're crazy. You're the one. You need to get some help. This is your battle. But let's look clearly, because what challenges it is the Seven of Pentacles. Well, you have worked hard at this for 7 years in a very intense way. You have been working on growing your career, your money, your investments, your property, your talents, your gifts, everything that you're trying to bring down into the 3D. And that clear evaluation, Aquarius, looking at it with the facts of the earth, of what has grown. You see how she is looking at this plant. It's a literal growth coming from this. But maybe you're feeling now that this evaluation, this appraisal, this is challenging how I think about how far I've come, how much I've grown, how much I have produced. I have secured a lot of wealth and growth at this point. But that appraisal, that evaluation is causing some mental turmoil, some conflict, some feeling that you're evaluating maybe what someone is offering you and feeling like, this is kind of breadcrumbing me. This is not good. This is not good for me. It's good for you. You are getting the advantage. So you're having to look at that mentally and evaluate it based on facts, on what is actually grown to date. And the King of Wands is at the foundation of fiery energy, is here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, sitting on the throne, having been able to go through the fires of life, using that charisma, your confidence in yourself, and your confidence in life in general, to have the energy and the passion, the desire, the intuition, and to run with that intuitive force within you. And you're doing that, Aquarius. And that is going to bring you a lot of success. There could be an entrepreneurial idea that you want to turn into a business, and you're seeing, well, I have a lot of resources to work with that. And I have the leadership capacity to go after whatever this is and to trust it will be successful. But you're mentally having to look at any kind of thoughts about yourself or another where there's a feeling of being the victim, that someone has to win and someone has to lose, these polarities. And we have that very strong now in our country, the U.S., if you're here, and all over the world, and your own country. And thank you for joining me from wherever you are. But it's saying that we have to look at where there are mental conflicts that can that someone needs to stand up and take leadership over. And you've got the Two of Wands because there is something you're receiving. You've recently gotten some text message or an email, but you're communicating with technology right now very quickly. Things are coming in the recent past, and they came in around a plan, around something you want to go after. You're putting your energy out there. You're getting out of your comfort zone. You want to travel to some place that is exotic, something different. And that's what was happening and percolating in the recent past. And what's coming at the crown is the Four of Wands. Well, that is the 1111, a portal. That is the portal of manifestation. And you see this couple here is coming through the finish line of victory, coming to a new rite of passage. You could be announcing the marriage announcement, a birth of a child. You come to some end of a renovation. You bought a new home recently, and you've had to work and appraise how much it's cost, how much you've had to fight and battle around taking authority and action on your plans. And it's coming to a successful fruition. Something stable now. You're stabilizing a relationship. You're stabilizing a situation at work. You could be even stabilizing, because we saw the King of Cups, your emotions, those deep well of emotions. So you can make a truthful and honest evaluation of what you have worked on. And right now, you're kind of feeling maybe things are hung up. You're upside down. You're restricted. You see how this figure's hands and feet are bound to the yadrigal tree. This was the card of the Norse mythology, the god Odin, who was hung upside down on the yadrigal tree, which is a sacred birch tree, for 9 days and 9 nights, to receive the runes, which is the rune are these stones that were given, the alphabet of this sacred knowledge. And you're receiving something, you're downloading. It might be taking time to process what is going on within you, within all of this change, this milestone you're reaching, what you've fought for and stood up for and worked on. And what you think about this fighting is the Eight of Cups. Well, you want to move away, walk away from anything that is making you feel disconnected, feeling victimized, feeling like you're bullied about whatever you're working on. And you're going to take this energy and say, I'm moving toward my true destiny. I have had a lot of love. Look at all the cups. You have them neatly stacked. And there are 8 of them, but there's a space where one of them is no longer, and you're moving up into this unknown wilderness. You're having to climb toward your true destiny. And that's coming because of the way you're seeing this fighting. You want to walk away. Your heart is closed in terms of fighting, victimizing, bullying. You're moving away from that toward relationships where you can see clearly, have some enlightenment about this celebration. You might have had a recent party or celebration with family, and that is bringing up a lot of new insights. You're having to sacrifice a perspective and see something totally from a new worldview. And whatever this vision you're getting is saying, Aquarius, it's time to put on your backpack. It's time to go on a spiritual quest. It's time to follow your true destiny. And you don't even know where that's coming, but that's coming now. And you're doing this, whether it's you're actually taking a backpack and going on a trip with no reservations. And you're just going out there to explore. And the environment is the Nine of Cups, because as you do that, you're coming into an environment and influenced by others where there's happiness, satisfaction, a sense of a wish coming true, and very confident. You see how she's sitting in a beautiful dress, ready to party. Everything's neatly lined up. And these cups that were lined up before, now you're pulling them all together on one table. And that is going to be that influence from your environment, a particular person, is going to make you feel like you were wise to move on from that, because you're coming into fulfillment. You might have wished on a star, and like, here it is coming from your environment, this happiness, this bliss, this sharing, this ability to nurture what you work on and celebrate with others and to enjoy your life. And that is coming because your hope and fear is that you will have this equal give and take, a balance between your sense of prosperity and generosity and having been given a gift. You see how she's holding these gifts, that you might be giving a gift to someone or they might be giving it to you, but it's about giving and receiving financial gifts, equal give and take. But be careful that you're not being breadcrumbed, and that means that you're just getting the crumbs scooped off the table, but you're not getting the full meal. And you're maybe walking away so you can find that fulfillment and really sit down at the table and enjoy the festivities and be nourished and be able to have a lot of gratitude for what you have been given and to work with that. And that's what's coming for you, Aquarius. And your advice is to see all of this with clarity and truth and move toward cutting through whatever is not real anymore. To see the truth mentally of this fighting. To take that energy and say, no, I'm not fighting anymore. I'm not being bullied. I'm not being victimized. Even if I have to stand up mentally, this is a card of the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And the truth is coming, and the truth will set you free to really enjoy your life with this fulfillment, and to feel that there's an equal give and take, and that you're giving out of plenty. Whatever this work you're doing is coming to fruition. And you're going to see the truth and take a new idea forward with victory, success, confidence. And that is what I have for my Aquarius. And let's get some clarification. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for clarifying the Five of Swords as what you're thinking about right now, Aquarius. Justice. Well, there is some truth and justice and balance coming to this fighting. To whatever the situation is that might have led to a deep imbalance in terms of your mind and in terms of what was fair and correct and right in your life. And you're seeing that coming as a factor, is coming to truth in your favor, this justice. And you see she has that Ace of Swords in her hand and the scales. So you have, in the usual traditional Rider-Waite tarot the Six of Pentacles is holding a scale as well. So this is saying these are both cards of balance, of a sense of equanimity between giving and receiving, and having a gift, a windfall, to have balance things out financially for you. And it's true and just to move toward this sense of what is right, and a verdict is coming in around this fighting, and you will it will come to you, Aquarius, in a way. It could be the right outworkings of a legal case, or a situation where something has been very unfair, where you have been bullied, victimized by narcissistic relationships that have been using you, manipulating you, and gaslighting you. But you're balancing it because the challenge is that you're at a place where you're having to look over, reassess, evaluate whether what you're growing here with this fighting, and now the justice is coming. Is this something you want to keep going, putting your effort into? Is this where you want to plant your seeds? Or do you want to take a little branch off of here and move forward and plant it somewhere else? Move forward with your growth, and to expand that, but to take a charge and action at the very root, at the very foundation of your security, is this energy of the King of Wands. But you're appraising with the Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here as a challenge to justice? Well, temperance, because you're balancing, alchemizing, and changing the way you're looking at yourself, the way you look at what you produced, what you created. And you're going through an alchemical process, which is a spiritual commitment to healing and transforming your personality. And the tarot cards is that journey, starting with the Fool and ending with the World. And so you're in a phase right now of seeking balance. And these are both, temperance and justice are both cards of balance, of coming to an inner balance, inner healing, inner adaptation, so you can use parts of yourself that you don't like or don't value, like the lead, the heaviness, the depression, that feeling that you're not good enough, and you're healing that through temperance and alchemizing and becoming something totally new. Maybe you'll begin to see yourself as gold, as the phoenix having risen into this golden object of resurrection, so to speak, into this new person. And you're going to take leadership because you've got both the King and the Queen of Wands together. So that's very potent, passionate desire energy and confidence, and using your intuition, these ideas, these input that's coming. And you're going to be confident and go forward with your fire and trust that this will be very successful. And you're putting something out because the Wheel of Fortune has recently turned in your favor in the recent past. And you've taken out this planning, something you have a great idea about, and you're moving toward it, communicating with others, getting information. And that is helping this wheel to turn in your favor, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune, justice, temperance, the Hangman. So there's a lot of the major arcana saying that you're ready. This is a new platform you're moving up to. And this celebration is coming because you have completed one phase of your journey. And it's with another person, a partnership, the home you created. You might have renovated and worked hard on this situation. And now you're just at the finish line with this garland of like a canopy of support and security to move into a whole new reality. And you see how they're walking away from the city into a whole new world that's very fruitful and abundant. And that's coming. What is the Four of Wands is here because of the Ten of Wands. Well, this celebration, this platform of renovation has maybe been a very big burden. this coming home to each other and to a balance in your relationship and something to celebrate. You are doing it, but you have to face the fact that Aquarius, you had shouldered a lot for this celebration, for this victory, for this completion of this phase of your life. So honor that. Honor how much work you have done. Honor the heavy load you have acquired, and keep on going. You're almost there to this celebration. And this hang one is coming to clarity, because what you're releasing, you're sacrificing something about a choice in love, a choice in a partnership. It could have been a romantic connection that you're seeing from a whole new perspective. You're having a whole new perspective on this love, and you are feeling very confident that once you can heal and alchemize and release and sacrifice the old way of loving, of connecting, you will have an illumination, an enlightenment about this loving partnership. And it seems that you are moving away from something. You're seeing something new in this love, in this connection, in the lovers. And there is this sense of the ending coming, a death coming. Well, when something ends in a relationship or a situation that we've put a lot of emotion into and valued, the end is coming here. And that is impetus to move forward. Something is coming to a complete end. And you're seeing the bare bones of the situation, of the justice of whatever this battle that's been going on. You're seeing the truth, and you're getting balance with that. And this ending is allowing you to move on to what will really be a new life. And we talked about this burden you're having to let go of, and you're going to release it. And this is a card. Death is not physical death or somebody dying. It's saying that something's ending so you can move on to your true destiny. You're going on your spiritual journey now, Aquarius. And the old life is, that's why we say to be reborn to our spiritual nature, is we have to let the old self die, that ego self that was probably connected to this fighting, this victimizing. And you're seeing this in a new way. And it's going to allow you to let something in so you can move forward toward your happiness. And it's coming because of the King of Cups. Well, the environment involves a person, could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, energy of the heart, of values, of emotions. There's a lot of emotion about this wish coming in from your environment, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of emotional intelligence, where you can be happy, satisfied, very fulfilled, feel the excitement of a wish coming in, but it doesn't, you still keep your feelings contained. You don't spill everything all over others. And you keep that in a loving, understanding way. This could be someone who is a very good listener, someone who makes you feel very safe and secure, and that is bringing up from your environment a lot of happiness, a contentment. And it's coming because of the Six of Pentacles comes with the Six of Pentacles. So that's very telling, Aquarius. Your hope and fear is generosity, that things will be balanced in terms of your finances, that you will be able to give and receive, and that you will get an inheritance or a gift coming in that is connected to this emotional fulfillment. And that is coming because the advice is to see things truthfully, to wake up. And if there's a sense that your hope and fear that you have been breadcrumbed, you have been treated unfairly in terms of gifts, in terms of generosity, in terms of your financial situation, but that is changing because you're seeing it now truthfully and cutting through what is not real, what is not right, what is not just and balanced. And that's coming because of the Ten of Swords. Well, that's perfect. The perfect card, Aquarius. You got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. You're coming to the end of whatever this a burden was that you've been shouldering, an obligation, a responsibility. And you've been shouldering all of that because you want to come to this completion, this finish line, this rite of passage to move on. Maybe it's like saying, I've had this burden, this obligation to my parents, or to this family structure, and I want to let that go so I can celebrate my own new platform, my own homecoming, my place where I have worked hard with another to build security. And this clarity is coming because you're going from the ace to the 10 quickly. Your mind is seeing something truthfully about whatever this betrayal, whatever this mental conflict we saw in the Five of Swords with justice. Something is coming to the truth, and you're seeing it. The verdict is right and true, and you're going to lay these swords down and stop fighting. Stop mentally having all this mental conflict. And it's coming because finally the advice is to let this come to an end. See the truth of it. See that, okay, you were like with the Five of Swords, there was a betrayal, there was bickering, there was harsh words, there was cruelty, there was mental conflict. And you came to the end. You tried everything you could mentally to put yourself in a pretzel mentally around trying to avoid maybe the truth of the matter, that this is coming to an end. And you've got this card of death and moving forward toward your true destiny, who you really are. And it's coming because you're finally seeing the truth. And that truth will set you free. And it's coming because when you hit rock bottom, you have to admit, okay, I've tried to figure this out, maybe for 10 years. And it's saying now you're being offered from the heavens, from your higher power, the sword to cut through any old way of thinking, old mindset. Because our minds create our reality. And so you're changing that. You're seeing truthfully. And you're allowing your mind to let go of any areas where you felt defeated, in despair, depressed, interfered with by others, negativity. And you're healing that with truth, and that is coming. And that's what I have, an amazing reading for my Aquarius. And please let me know, I'm a fellow Aquarius, if this resonates. It does for me, but it's a very complex reading with a lot of the major arcana. And so take time to receive and absorb this, and to take that truth in, and to move forward, and to leave whatever you've come to the end of mentally. Let that thought system go. And thank you so much for subscribing and helping my channel grow. And you know I love you, Aquarius. And we're in this interconnected field together. Literally, here we are. And see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.